always, Morgan is late, so we just gonna call that out real quick from the top. But this is top
Two
five
weeks in a
live.
row. 2 weeks in
I
a
know.
row.
Oh, 2 weeks in a row, man. This is becoming a habit, man. We might have to start finding them.
That's for real. You'll be late to your own show. That's ridiculous.
I know, right?
Hey, but we
I'm
here.
Javon O. Stokes. This is Danny J. Quick, the talent of the show. We let Morgan take all the credit,
We
but
just
we keep this party going.
we keep it interesting. We keep it interesting. Terrible.
What's up, yo? What's up, man? Welcome to another episode. I don't know who this is. What up, yo? What's going on?
What's up?
Going on, Facebook user? So I don't know what did Morgan want to talk about at the beginning. I don't even know today.
Morgan has some stuff that he want to talk about, but he ain't here, so we're gonna
He
talk
always
about.
got stuff on his chest. Tonight, though, we got top 5 vampire movies. Oh, he's here. Should we let him in, or should we just keep talking trash about him in the background?
He better figure it out. Is he in his car again, or is he?
Nah, you're not in his car again. Is your internet service okay, sir? If your internet service is ghetto, we not letting you in, man.
Because he was jacked up last time.
Is your internet service okay? We don't want you pixelated.
Oh,
you can't even hear it.
It should be.
Look at this ghetto, man. Look at it.
There go again. See, it was delayed. I couldn't hear.
Ghetto.
It just dropped out.
Come on, man. Come on with the Kool-Aid connection. Come on with the red Kool-Aid internet connection.
That's why
it's been a long day, bro.
They get that Comcast.
Y'all okay, it should be good now. All right, bet. All right, so
we already did the introduction. Just start talking.
What y'all?
You sound like a robot now.
We're gonna let you get your internet together. But I just got off I want to talk about something. I just got off
Go ahead, Danny.
I just got off talk with the Marcus Williams.
Oh wow.
He reached out to me to, I guess he's starting a kind of a talk where he, talks to creators who, are making their own stuff too. So similar to what me and Kyron do on the Foretales podcast, but we don't, it's more of a Q&A. He was, we were kind of just having a conversation. He reached out to me yesterday and was like, hey man, you want to go live on Instagram? And of course I was like, yes, you Marcus Williams, I'm going to go live when you want to go live. So, but it was a cool conversation, man. He introduced his audience to me. He, told him about Ace Blade and the the crazy videos I be doing on TikTok and stuff. And it was pretty cool, man. Like it was dope. Sean Barber, what's happening?
What's going on? I'm jealous. He reached out to you.
But I talked to him about everybody. I talked to him about what we had going on with Fourth Wall. I talked to him about Top 5 Live. I talked to him about Javon. I talked about Morgan, Wally, stuff that we got going on. I talked to him about how my wife really, influences a lot of the stuff that I do and, my family and all kinds of stuff, So it was a pretty cool conversation. So I'm sure he'll be reaching out to folks in the coming weeks to do that. It seemed pretty cool.
I'm down to watch that. That sounds good to me.
We see both of y'all. Kevin Chapman, the chat
Your
daddy.
names are there, sir. I'm still mad about Kevin calling me broke, like to everybody. Like, damn.
I tried to tell him too, man. He don't know. Javon out there balling. Javon sold 500 comics in the last 30 days. Yeah, Javon ain't worried about nothing.
You like 200 off.
Oh, at least,
bro. If I sold 500 books in the last 2 Comic-Con, you couldn't tell me nothing. I'll be the loudest Negro on the planet.
You sold a lot of books. That's all that matters.
I will have a T-shirt that said I sold 500 books in 3 cons.
Between the comics and the prints and the art, bro. That's what we was just talking about before we started. Me and Morgan, we just got to the point where we you know, have been able to move some prints. Like it took us years and years and years because we're not the artists. You know, we just don't we just don't do as well on prints, you know, so we
No,
stopped
I get
carrying them
that.
for a long time. But this past Heroes Con, you know, we had them out. People were asking about them. We sold a couple, and it kind of made it worth it. You know, it's kind of cool. That's one of those things that you can price at a point that you can actually make some profit off of. So it's always good to be able to sell those things.
So I actually do prints of other characters, which is
Yeah,
why
yeah,
I sell more. Like I don't have a ton of heat and strong prints. I'm actually gonna do that.
yeah.
For
And
my
that's the thing
for the
with
next con. Yeah, the next con I'm doing is Baltimore.
yeah,
I'm doing Baltimore Comic Con, which ends up honestly, real talk, it's gonna be very financially fruitful. No matter if I hit my averages, because the table is cheap and the
mhm,
hotel is cheap, and I don't have to fly.
yeah. When we did Baltimore, that was one of our best shows. Like that was one of the shows that we sold out of almost everything that we had. We
I
sold out
heard
of
it was a good one.
Yeah, we sold out of our comics and the other people that we was with. We went with when we were Short Fuse, and we were selling all kinds of books out there, bro. It was ridiculous. But yeah, like you were saying about the prints, we never. But when we did, I had a print that was Ace Blade versus Deadpool, and you know that one would sell pretty good, you know. But we try to, because we're not artists, we can't really do the, you know,
I got you.
you know, we can't really sell pinups of I mean, but at these shows, man, there be people who just be selling people's prints.
Yeah.
That they didn't, like, I've seen it many, many times. They just be selling people's art. And I'd be like, I know y'all didn't draw this. Like, I know the artists who did it. Why do y'all have their art on these prints? And you know, I just don't, you know.
Yeah, my I would say that Chadwick Boseman T'Challa print that I have is probably the most popular one.
Right,
Like
yeah.
that one. And then I just did a Miles Morales print that
Yeah.
actually sold really well. Yeah, I mean, it's just it's funny. I was doing when I was doing the Comic Cons, I just had a lot of thoughts about a lot of things when it comes to like selling. And like how it, like I was thinking, what am I doing right and what am I doing wrong? Like it was a lot of it for the last, because like I said, it's been 3 cons in 4 weeks. I had a 1-day con and then 2 3-day cons, Terrificon in Connecticut, and then Fan Expo Boston. All 3 shows were amazing.
Yo, I can't believe you missed Victor Dandridge, man. Like that's one of the reasons. And Morgan always jokes on me, but I'm one of the people that leaves the table. Like
Yeah, but you got help though.
Me and Morgan. I mean, but you know, me and Morgan.
It was just like this at Fan Expo Boston. It was just me at the table. So like, if I leave the table, no books get sold.
Better bring little Javon with you. Have him run it,
man.
Bro.
I tried, dude. I tried, man. You know, no, I need him. I need at least for him to be like 15.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're right.
Normally I do. Normally I have like somebody there. I know, like for Terrificon, I had help. I had somebody that mans the table, and then I can go and I can like network and talk to other people and everything like that. But for Boston, the guys I usually work with were unavailable or were unavailable, so I had to like be at the table all the time. Like I legit didn't eat lunch,
bro.
Like I had a bag of chips that I just snacked on throughout the day. Like it was it was a marathon joint.
I try to just bring a bag of I have this the snacks, the the nuts and the
like trail mix.
Yeah, trail mix. That's what I do.
Yeah.
But to answer Sean's question, I don't do comics full time. I
don't do comics.
I work a 9 to 5.
Same.
I gotta pay the bills, but eventually, someday. I thought I thought you were doing comics full time, Javon.
Who? Me?
Yeah.
I got a full-time job, sir.
What do you do?
I work for a company called SharpLink. We create web-based games for NFL, NBA, NHL. Okay. So I'm a product manager.
All right.
Bro, you thought I was doing comics full time?
I mean, I thought you was. I don't know if I ever heard you talk about the job before.
No, I thought you were a stripper. I heard you were a stripper.
I don't know if Trevon's wife would be cool with that. I don't know.
I don't know why.
I don't know.
I don't know where to go with that one. I don't know. I'm just gonna quietly change the subject.
Anyways.
But anyway, like I was just thinking, like when I was doing it, I was thinking like how I like target people. Like I don't talk to everybody that walk by anymore.
Yeah.
Like if I see people that's dressed like manga and everything, characters, they probably not gonna buy my book.
Yeah, cosplayers don't buy books, bro.
Yeah. That's not true. Some do, but like the ones that are dressed like manga, like I know that they there for manga. And they not there for comics, so I don't even mess with them. Like if they're older, like people, like over a certain age, I probably don't mess with them. I usually target like black people.
We get the older folks though. Like
really?
For some reason, the older, especially older black people, gravitate towards us. And all
black people I go to. You can't be a black person and cross my table, and I don't at least talk to you. No.
Everybody black. I don't care if you 52, 12, or 10. I'm talking to you.
I say this though. But I'm gonna let you go because I had the easiest sell of my life. Nobody could top how easy this sell was. It was this nice young couple, Caucasoids, but that's okay. I love them.
Caucasoids.
They walked by my table. They were already like past my table. And I just like yelled at him. I'm like, "Hey, you guys read comic books?" And the guy looked at me and he goes, "No, but I'd like to start." And so I said, "Hey, you should buy my books." And he went, "I'll take them all. I'll take one of each." Hey, and his wife looked at him, or his wife or girlfriend or whatever looked at him. She was like, "Don't you want to hear what the books are about?"
No.
And he was like, "Sure." So I said it. He's like, "I'm still taking him." And so she was like, laughing. And I said, "Well, do you read comics?" And she's like, kind of. So I put Copy of Strong in front of her. And she went, "We'll take that too." Bruh, they took all my books. All my books. I was just sitting here like, I said to them, I was like, "Y'all, I'm gonna be talking about y'all for the rest of my life. I want y'all to understand that. Y'all the easiest sell I've ever had."
You're like a very kind Negro.
Hey, I'll take it. Yeah. You see how he took that?
Morgan always be trying to. Morgan,
you see how racist that dude is?
Why is that racist?
Every time
you just called me a kind Negro.
I said you
called me a magical Negro.
What is that?
I said you look a very kind Negro.
So disrespectful, bro.
That was so rude, man. That's so rude. Morgan came out guns firing today. All right, let me get my gun.
He doing, bro. This dude
let me get my gun.
Negro. What?
It's been a long day, man. Why is that bad? We wasn't like a mean Negro.
No, because you said Negro. You know what you said.
You look like a kind Negro.
I look like a kind Negro. You keep saying it over and over again. Doesn't make it better.
It don't make it no better.
Why is it bad? I don't understand what's bad. What's bad about it?
I'm just saying, dude. Like if somebody said, Morgan,
I'm saying, do you want to look like a mean nigga?
No, stop, Morgan. If somebody said, "You look like a kind Negro," Morgan,
I'd be like, "Why? Thank you." That's what I'm saying.
No, you're a damn liar.
No, you wouldn't, bro.
You are a liar, dude.
I don't get it, bro. I'm a black man complimenting another black man. Ain't we supposed to be talking about that anyway?
Yeah.
Wow, man. Wow,
look,
man.
See, effortless segues.
Let me see your eyes. Come closer. Let me see.
Effortless segues, bro.
That's a good segue.
Oh man, that's the worst. That's the worst joke you
What's wrong with that, Centauri? What is wrong with what I said?
I would tell a random white person to walk up and say that to you. I would tell a random white person.
It's not gonna bother me, bro. I'm gonna just be like, "Oh, I appreciate that." I think. I mean, you know what I'm saying? That's what I say.
You think exactly? You think?
You
I'm
think?
Black.
That. Nah. Everybody say you look like a kind Negro.
Kind Negro.
What do you use that?
I'm black though.
I use that very specific terminology though. Like,
Like can't compliment
very
niggas nowadays.
specific.
Can't compliment niggas nowadays. I swear to beans, man. Can't win
And
for
now
real.
you calling me a nigga. What are you doing? What's going on, man? Do we need to talk?
Man, I
This is
asked
safe
you,
space.
I asked you, do you want to be a kind Negro? Do you want to be a kind Negro or a mad nigga? Like,
How
you know
about
what I'm
how about I was just a nice guy?
yeah, you can't just
Okay.
be Devon Stokes, artist.
I can't
I
just be.
never said you were a mean guy.
Artist.
You could have said you have a kind face.
Any of that. He could have said a million other things.
A million.
Exactly. Kevin got it. Kevin got it. He knew what you were talking about.
Yeah. You just said I'm one of the good ones.
Bruh.
I'm unthreatening.
Yes, you look like a very non-threatening black man.
That's disrespect though. That's
How is it disrespect? Why do you want to look like a hood nigga? It's a Gorilla Zoe song. Like,
the worst part is he keeps the worst part is
Same
he keeps saying it like it's like
I know, like it makes it
supposed to
better.
get better.
That's the same thing your boy said.
That's one of my favorite songs of all
your boy
time.
said about your boy said about Russell Wilson. You saying that he looked lame. What did he say? He looked lame.
He's a square. He
He
said
said he's
Russell
a square. That's
Wilson is
exactly
square.
what you just said. That's exactly what you just
I
said.
did not say he's a square.
That's exactly the energy that you just
No, it's not. We've
Russell
had this
square?
conversation. I've never said Javon was a square, bro.
No, you called Russell square?
No, that's what Channing Crowder said about him. He said he's a square.
He said he was a
That's
square.
what he could have said. If he would have said that, it would be no different than what he calling him a square.
If he would have said he looks like a very kind Negro, that's the same thing. That's the very same thing. He said the very same thing.
It's the same thing, dude. Oh man. Oh man.
Praying for
you got me coughing over here. Oh my god. Oh my god. That was simultaneously the most disrespectful and the funniest thing you've ever said to me. Like, I don't know. That's amazing. That's amazing.
He said, AKA, he could date my daughter.
He could date my daughter. That's right.
Oh man, I almost spit my water out.
Oh man.
Oh man. Okay. What's good, Lonzo? What's good, Lonzo? Man, they in here getting on me because I said this man look like a very kind Negro.
What?
I don't get
Dude,
it.
If somebody said that to you, how
You do look like a very kind Negro. Like you look like you're one of the safe ones.
If somebody
not making it better, man.
And then the thing is, the setting is a comic book convention, right? So if somebody came up to your table and said, you look like a kind Negro, I'll buy you like
one of the good ones.
What? What?
I'm like, thanks.
That's disrespect.
Thank you.
Like, you look like one of the good ones. Yeah. I'll buy your books.
Absolutely. Are you gonna refuse the sale?
Bro,
like,
I'm gonna pay somebody.
I'm not buying that concrete.
You ain't gonna know when it's gonna happen. You ain't gonna know when it's gonna happen. But I'm gonna pay somebody to come up and say that to you at your table or something to the same letter. I'm gonna pay somebody. And Danny, I'm gonna tell you what I do it too. So I had a camera rolling.
Oh man.
Funny. That was crazy.
I almost spit this water out, bro. Stop. Oh man. Okay.
I'm gonna pay somebody. Okay, he gonna be like, I'll be like, you're a very non-threatening Negro.
Yeah, I'm like, well, thank you. It's not gonna work. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna work. I'm gonna feed into it, bro. Unless they come up to me and call me a nigger, I mean, they'd be like, well, you one of the good niggers. Like if they say that, I'll be like, are you buying a book? I mean,
so you okay with a white person calling you a Negro?
I'm not one of them black people that snaps off on people on
That's
on
not
white
the question
I asked.
I asked you if you are okay with a white person calling you a Negro.
I don't know what you mean by okay. Like, what do you mean? Like, would I be offended? No, I wouldn't be offended.
J-Pat, you know
right. So, Thank you, Jay. What are you gonna refuse?
But you gonna still be offended by it?
Well, it don't matter.
When they walk away, you gonna be like,
there's racist people that bought our books already. I guarantee you, there's racist people bought our books already.
I know that there's that bought mine.
All right. So you know,
hey, Emmanuel, I'm gonna do it. Emmanuel, I'm gonna do it. Trust me, it's gonna happen. The one con I promise you, I'm gonna be at that con too. I cannot wait for it.
It's not gonna work.
It's gonna be a while, and Morgan gonna forget all about this conversation. He gonna forget all about it, and then I'm gonna just be like, "Hey, that's the dude right there."
You know, the only way this will turn into something is if Wally is with me. That's it. if Wally's with me, Wally's not gonna let it slide. So you know what I'm saying?
Why would Wally not let it slide? Ask yourself that question. If Wally not gonna let it slide, why is that?
Wally would be like, "What you mean by that, bro?"
That's
literally exactly what he would say.
Exactly.
That is exactly what he would say. He'd be like, "What you mean by that, bro?" That's exactly what he would say. So I have no doubt about that whatsoever. But I would probably laugh. You know, like I told y'all about that story where that lady, I think she was at a Chick-fil-A, and she came to the line, and I don't remember what she asked for from this dude. It was a black dude. I don't know if he left his ketchup out, or if he left the ketchup out of her bag or something. I don't know what happened. I just know something was missing, or she got irritated about something while she was in the drive-thru line. Then she came up and she said something to him, and then she said, "Well, you're just a nigger," or something to him. And then he didn't have no reaction. She was like, "Did that hurt your feelings?" And he was like, "No." And then she reached to the drive-thru window and smacked him. That's me. I'm that black guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the black guy that you're not going to offend by calling me out my name. I'm just going to roast you. You better be very funny, because I'm gonna roast you after you say this, and I'm gonna make you feel small, and I'm not gonna stop. And then I'm gonna come on here and I'm gonna do the same thing. Matter of fact, I was getting ready to get into it, like why I was late today. I cannot say everything because it's some family stuff. But I wrote up on this nigga that looked like he literally was made to be the Newport and Marlboro man, just a black guy. His toenails look like, you know what I'm saying, he been kicking bricks since he was 5 years old. He looks like Ashley Larry's father. Like, it was ridiculous, and he was bumping his gums to us. Like, I really wish I could explain this whole situation, but y'all, I didn't go to jail today. You know what I'm saying? And it's a blessing. Yeah, I'm very happy that I kept a cool head. You know what I'm saying? Because it didn't have to end this way. I could have, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could have really had a story on Top 5 Live tonight. I could have really, like, came through with, like, dropping bowls and stuff and be like, let me tell you about this dude I just effed up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could have been on that. But thankfully, there was a cop there. You know what I'm saying? I ain't have to do all that. Of course, his list is trash.
Hey, to the couple who did buy my books where this story started, I appreciate you. Don't listen to this man.
What? You do it like a very kind Negro. I don't know why it's offensive.
You stop calling me a Negro, so I'm a black man.
Okay, very kind black African American. How about that? Is that better?
But I'm a kind Negro.
You like one of the good ones. So just for the people keeping up at home, Javon still got both of us by one. I'm embarrassed.
I know I'm missing some too.
No, you're not. No.
I know.
No.
You know, you see where they started.
Since I bought
if we go retroactively,
no,
this a landslide.
I brought this chalkboard and told you I was gonna keep record of it. So now it's 3-2.
I just said retroactively. If you go back, you'll see all my wins.
But it would be lies, though. It would not be true.
Why would it be lies?
Because that's what you're doing. You're lying about what happened. That's why I
win a lot. I win most of the time.
That's false, though. It's false.
The board don't lie, though.
People could go back. This is our 54th show. Go on YouTube, type in Fourth Wall Comments, and look the show up. It'll prove itself. See, thank you, Jay. That's what I said. That's what I said. He is a kind Negro.
You're a kind Negro. Be quiet.
Exactly. Jay. I don't know why. I don't get it. I don't get it, man. I think y'all just after me today.
You could be like, you know what? You're a handsome guy. Of course, you could have said anything else. If
I felt like you were a handsome guy, I would have said it. See, that's what I'm saying.
Where do we see y'all list? You gotta go back into the onto the page.
Yeah, what you talking about the list for tonight, Centauri? We haven't done it yet. We do it. We usually do it. So the first half of the show, we talk about like stuff that happened in the last week, something that happened that was crazy or whatever. And then the second half of the show, we go ahead and reveal our list with y'all, and everybody talks about it. So we'll probably do that in the next 5 to 10 minutes.
Whenever Danny get back, I don't know what happened to him.
Yeah, I don't know if maybe somebody thought he was a very kind Negro too, and he had to go, say thank you. Who knows? That was one of the things we were supposed to be talking about tonight in the first half.
Thank you, Sean. I appreciate that one. If you just thank you, Sean. Thank you, Sean. Thank you.
Sean, that's what you said, though. I just said that they could have thought that the man was a very, kind-looking Negro. Don't let drug dealer.
Kevin, you stupid, man.
Man, why I got to be a drug dealer infomercial? What
you got the hat to the back, man. You got the hat to the back.
Okay. Yeah. Hey, man, listen, it's been I cannot explain to you how long of a day and week it's been. Y'all lucky this ain't a Corona in my hand. It might be a Corona in my hand for the shows over with. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Drinking no Coronas? What you doing, sir?
Who can't drink Coronas? Why?
You a man of God. You're not supposed to be drinking alcohol, right?
No. Oh, we definitely gonna have that conversation.
I don't know. Ain't you a deacon? You an elder?
No, I ain't no elder. I was a deacon, but no, the conversation would be about drinking alcohol. But we'll do that another time.
Igor, not vampires, vampire movies. Time is top 10, top 5 vampire movies, not top 5.
Yeah. It's
we might do that one though. We might do that one.
Yeah, I'm down to do that. What do you say? Try to sell drugs on the playground is tiring. Oh my God.
He said Morgan auditioning for Snowfall.
Hey, if I get Snowfall money, you know what I'm saying? I'm in. Say less.
Go ahead. Talk about your thing, man. Talk about what you wanted to talk about until Danny get back on.
Well, I mean, it goes with what we were just talking about, like Channing Crowder on the Pivot podcast. For those who don't watch, hold on, yeah, but otherwise, I got it. I was just joking.
They weren't saying that he's gonna say that to me. He was saying that was what he was thinking.
Yes. I was just joking.
But I'm gonna pay somebody to come say that to Morgan.
It's not. You can do it, and I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna wait.
You ain't even gonna be ready. You ain't even gonna know.
It's not gonna work though. I'm not gonna be offended. So
maybe Kyron, maybe
on the Pivot podcast, Channing Crowder had what's my guy's name? He's a DB for the Browns, I think. God,
Ward?
Name. Yes, Denzel Ward. Denzel Ward was on the show, and Channing Crowder, for those of y'all who don't watch, is a wild boy, man. That dude just be saying whatever coming into his head. So he was talking. He was like, man, you a beautiful brother, man. You know what I'm saying? You got the highlights in your hair, and he was like, you got the highlights in your hair, you got this and you got that, and he was like, so with you being, I ain't seen no football player like as beautiful as you. So like, do you have to kind of change your mindset, or like, do you have to get used to that? You know what I mean? With you being like beautiful and stuff like that, and like people approach you in a different type of way, and Denzel was like, I don't even know how to respond to that, bro. Like everybody was, but then everybody online was talking about it. Like, yo, was he out of bounds, or was he sus for saying it? And that's what led me to want to ask. I mean, is it sus to give another guy a compliment about his looks? Like, I don't know if it's. I don't know. What do y'all think? Let me try to shut my dog up.
I think. I mean, I can compliment a guy, but that sounded like it was a little more than a compliment.
It absolutely was a little more than a compliment. The way that he said it.
What's going on in the background?
It was hilarious,
house, Danny. It sound like a bomb drop.
So now y'all think Channing Crowder suspect now?
I would never say anything like that. I would just say it would be very peculiar if somebody were to be like, Javon, you're a beautiful man, and start listing. If another man would have said that to me, I would have probably thought he was hitting on me.
He was hitting on that man. Yeah, I think Channing Crowder has been very open about what him and his on the Kevin Hart, the one that Kevin Hart.
Oh yeah, when he said that he goes.
He said they go to nude beaches.
They go to nude beaches.
Yeah, he said they like to be nude next to men and women. So I think he's being very clear about his preferences.
He did. He said that.
He didn't say I like to be nude next to men and women.
He pretty much said that. They were like, "Why do you like to go?"
He said they like to go. He said they like to go because the next part of what he said, like when Kevin was like when he said it, Kevin was like, "What's happening?" You know what I'm saying? Like because he wanted us to say what was going on. And then
no, he kept going. He kept asking.
Yeah,
Kevin kept asking.
Shannon said he didn't like. You know what I'm saying? He don't want a man's like nuts by his eggs. You know what I'm saying or whatever. Like he was just being. Shannon, that's just how that dude is. Like Shannon just goes on rants about whatever, and you know before the show is over, where he gonna ask you something that's off kilter, probably sexual. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just what it is. So I mean, because I've had this conversation before. I don't think it's a cultural thing. We all know that, especially God knows in Black culture, certain things. You know, you at the for forever. We all know the phrase that you got to say after you say certain things. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna say it because we all know what it is. Another one is just pause. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you say something, you like pause. You know what I'm saying? Like all of us know that. So we know it's a cultural thing. For me,
but it's not even about like a compliment. I could say Danny's an attractive guy.
And that's
it.
Compliment.
But if I start going because
if I go to the point where Javon's beard is such and such and such, that's a little too far.
We start to have a soliloquies and
if whatever it is, like if I were to like start pointing, he was saying, "Oh, you got the highlights in the air in your cheekbones and stuff."
Yeah,
that's a little detail, bro.
That's what I'm saying. He started describing why you think a man is attractive, then. In great length and detail.
I think he was saying it like in a way. I think he was saying it like in a way. I get where y'all coming from. I don't think he's.
I didn't say he was. I just said if a dude did that to me, I would think he was hitting on me.
Yeah, I think. I don't. There's no problem with him being. I mean, if he is, he is.
Yeah, I agree. If he is, he is. You know, but if I'm just saying that if my friend started doing that to me, I'd be like,
pause.
I wouldn't say pause. I would just think, is this dude attracted to me or something?
Yeah,
like that would be the first thought in my mind.
I mean, I don't know,
because that's to me that I would like you do that to like a male generally does it to like a female out there heterosexual. But if two dudes are doing it, then I would. It's not like if two girls are doing it. Like two girls can go into grand detail about how fine the other is, and nobody will bat an eye.
But that's also one of the things that I've always thought was extremely interesting within society, because it doesn't make sense, but people do it all the time. It really doesn't make sense though. I think it's about verbiage.
If I say
Denzel got me riled up,
you're right. That's different.
You darn right. It's the verbiage. It absolutely is the verbiage. Absolutely.
Yeah, of course. That's not what he said. Wasn't that he ain't saying nothing like you get me riled up. He was just like
he asked.
His question
he asked him, "Do you have to fight?"
In context made sense. That's why Kevin got at him.
No,
he was like,
didn't.
"Yo, yes,
no, it did not."
His question in context was, with you being pretty much with you being a pretty boy, do you have issues with the image that comes with that? Because you a dog out there on the field, but then you take your helmet off and people see you a pretty boy. Like, have you had to deal with that in the past?
Yeah, but if you had just said that without the description,
nobody would say anything. That's what Kevin told me in the last podcast.
Nah, look at your eyes are so pretty, and look at the highlights in your hair. That's different.
Your eyes are just glistening.
I understand that. I'm just, but I'm telling.
Look at the sparkle in your eye.
That was one of the funniest joints that Martin's ever. Martin, when he did that crap on, I think it was Run Tell That.
Glistening all over your body.
Glistening all over your body.
I'm just saying,
man.
Martin said it the best.
Oh my God,
that's how I feel. Martin said it the best.
Yo,
like if you sitting there with your boy and he start going on about all that stuff, you would think you'd start looking at him
like okay. Y'all know J. Cole, right? So J. Cole so I think especially for black men, like in our culture, you have to compliment. You can compliment another man, but like he said, J. Cole had this lyric in his song. He said, I don't care if it's Michael B. Jordan that's calling my girl, she ain't gonna pick up. That's a compliment to Michael B. Jordan. He's saying, yo, this dude is on, he's a handsome brother. I don't care if it's him calling, my girl ain't gonna pick up, right? That's a compliment, but in a way that's not too specific. Like you can't be too specific with your
That's not, I mean, it's not really. No, I'm not even gonna say that, dude. Because if you see it, like this dude's swole, man. This dude's huge. It's a big dude.
Yeah.
This dude work out. Like if you say this dude work out, clearly,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying. But once you start going, man, your chest and your biceps.
I go back to what Centauri. I like what Centauri
start giving details.
I like what Centauri
start getting poetic.
I like what Centauri said because it's like, if your boy's been on leg day or something like that, and you notice, that's one thing. But if you talk about like if you like, bro, you ain't been skipping leg day, have you? You know what I'm saying? Like you say something like that, it still could be taken as sus depending on who.
No, somebody said I said you ain't skipping leg day. Then
but
acknowledging
I know
people.
I know people that would take that as sus.
It depends on how you say it. It depends on how you say it.
There you go.
Okay, so
if you say, "Ooh,"
you'd be like,
"You ain't missing leg day."
Ooh, you ain't missing leg day.
You ain't been skipping leg day.
You can't put the ooh in there. You can't put the.
I'm missing every leg day from now on. I'm missing all the leg days.
That's
you
can't put that ooh in there. Ooh.
That's a you problem, bro. I like what Centauri said too, because I think it's like if I comment on if I comment on your calf muscles looking like they've gotten bigger from leg day or whatever, that's one thing. But if you comment on like how tight like their print or something, like that's going too far, bro. Like,
I think we are well aware.
Yeah, I'll be like, hold on, cuz wait a minute. Oh my God, bro!
But if that's your intention, if your intention is to do that, then that's your intention.
Unless you already know they like that, because I play football, you know what I'm saying, and there were definitely dudes on the team that would specifically do stuff that was 100% all the way sus on purpose.
Listen, I was deployed to Iraq with a bunch of dudes, and I tell you, these were military police officers. Them jokers were doing the most suspect stuff, like and be 100% just dudes clowning around, and like looking back on, you'd be like, bro, y'all remember? I don't remember what was the movie. What was the movie where they were talking about the Batwing and like it was a movie where I can't even say it because it's so vulgar. Like I can't even say it, but it was a thing that you would do where somebody would walk in and you are like. It was so.
Yeah, please don't. We should start. I feel like we should do our list now.
I'm about to go to the list right now.
This is a great time. I don't like. We're not. We are holding the hell out of this right now.
Yeah, you said Batwing. I'm done.
You took it too far. Good job, Danny. Good job.
I don't want to know what you're about to say at all. Good job.
So tonight, our listeners
right now, because I don't know what was going on right there, and I'm
there's a whole movie about it.
No, just stop. Stop. Hey, y'all, listen. We doing top.
Let's not do that.
Kyron,
who's going first? That's what I'm saying. Like I don't know what's happening right now.
Listen, man. Listen, I don't want to know. I don't want to incriminate Danny. I just want to.
It ain't my business. That's all I'm saying. I just don't want to. None of this is my business, Danny. Okay. We brothers, and we always gonna be brothers. But I don't. You know what I'm saying? I'm good on this. Okay.
Hey, I'm just telling you. When they was in Iraq, them jokers.
Please do not.
We got you. We heard you. We heard you. I do not want military police coming for you. So let's do it, bro. Top 5. Listen,
they know what they did.
No,
we're not doing that. We're not gonna do that.
Hey, top 5 vampire movies. All right, all time.
And I'm gonna say up front too. Like I'm not a huge fan of vampire movies, but I've seen enough to be able to make a list that of some ones that I consider to be good. But also I have favorites within there, so I'm looking forward to seeing what everybody else got on their list. Because
I'm quite shocked that Danny agreed to this list.
It was weird. How did
I suggested it.
Yeah,
exactly.
I know.
That's why I'm quite shocked that
I'm
doing this list.
I'm
so you're okay. You're okay with vampires, but you ain't okay with demons.
He's straight with people sucking blood, but demons.
Fangs bursting into flames in the sun.
I think y'all see when y'all get to my list.
Bruh, he gonna have like a Disney movie in there. It's gonna have My Little Vampire.
He's gonna have Hotel Transylvania on there.
I honestly realized that I just don't watch it. I don't watch it just like Morgan. I don't watch vampire movies. Hotel Transylvania was a really good movie, by the way.
Oh my god!
Bro, if you put Hotel Transylvania on your list,
got Hotel Transylvania on your list, I will never let you choose a topic again.
I guess I might as well go first.
Daddy,
I guess I might as well go first.
Yeah, please go first, bro. Oh my god! Hold on.
I guess I might as well go first.
Go ahead.
I'm coming out the gate with Hotel Transylvania.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Hold on.
Number 5. Go ahead.
Hold on. Let me get my list.
You cannot be serious.
Top 5 vampire movies.
Please don't say Hotel Transylvania.
Number 5, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Okay. The classic.
Danny, why did you just go, man? Just go. Why did you post
Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Number 4, Vampire in Brooklyn. Eddie Murphy classic. It was funny, but it was actually a good movie too if you watch it. Number 3, the twist at the end of Dracula 2000. Where Dracula was Judas Iscariot. I was like, bruh, yo, that was wild. Like I remember seeing it.
Dracula 2000.
Yeah, Dracula 2000. Omar Epps. What's his name played Dracula? I can't remember his name right now. Number 2.
I thought you were about to say Omar Epps played Dracula. I was about to say, hold on now.
No. He was in the movie, but he didn't play Dracula. Get down. And then number 2, Will Smith's I Am Legend.
Wait a minute.
That was really,
bro.
Wait a minute. I Am Legend is not a vampire movie, bro.
Those weren't vampires.
They were vampires. They
dude.
bit you. You turned into them. They couldn't be in the light. They were vampires.
They could be zombies too.
Since when are zombies afraid of the light?
Oh well, I'm about to say I gotta update my list.
Those aren't whatever.
I gotta update my list.
They were definitely vampires.
Go ahead.
They would bite you. You turn into one of them, the Night Walkers.
Go to werewolves.
Zombies do the same thing.
They're not werewolves. They were afraid. They couldn't be out in the light.
Did they stay alive? Did they stay alive for?
Yeah, they were vampires in the novel. I don't know what the hell they were in the movie. But go ahead, Danny.
And number 1, Blade 2. That's my number 1. That's the one that I watched the most. And it would have been Blade 1, but Blade 2 was just better with
Morgan,
the action.
what is that?
The only reason
Morgan, read the list, sir.
What?
Who posted that?
I did. What's
music? Brandy, Genuine, Boyz II Men, Confessions.
That's not what it says on my screen. It says Danny.
It says on my screen.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Vampire.
I don't see that, Javon. You seen some other stuff.
I'm looking at it. It says 5 music. I just want to sing. 4 Brandy, Never Say Never. 3 Genuine.
Week. I just deleted that.
I'm just telling you what I see.
Hey, what do y'all see on the screen for Danny's list?
That's weird.
I see Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I
see what he just said.
That's all right. Go ahead. It must be just me. That's weird.
I'm about to change my list because I did not know that.
No, you can't change. No, ain't no changing the list. No, you can't, bro. You do this every week,
bro.
You do this every week, bro.
You literally put a movie on there,
bro. All right, it's a vampire movie. Yeah, it ain't my fault. Last week you put Miseducation Lauryn Hill on your thing after we agreed not to do it. That's the only reason.
Nobody agreed on not doing
that. Exactly. It's literally in the group.
I don't know why you keep saying that.
It was the first thing I said in the group. I'm screenshotting and sending y'all.
Nobody. I didn't say that. I said I'm not doing it. Go ahead, Morgan. Go ahead.
This dude, bro. All right. Number 5, Daybreakers. It's been a minute since I seen that joint, but I do remember liking it. I had to go back. I didn't have time to go back and watch the whole movie again. I just had to refresh myself on some of the scenes. But it was a pretty good vampire joint. for me. Number 4, From Dusk Till Dawn. I feel like if you got, it's campy, and that's why. Uh,
Why
I'm
don't you
trying to type
talk
it
and
in
then
at the same
type?
time. Yeah, I know, right? It's campy. So when you go back and watch it, it doesn't hit as hard as it would like
I
today.
disagree on that. I
I
love
don't
that
think
damn movie.
I don't think it's a movie that like stands the test of time like all time, but it's still a pretty good vampire movie, especially like if you put yourself in the situation. Like that crap would be like
That's a
horrible.
great vampire movie to me.
And
Go
then
ahead.
and then Salma Hayek. Oh my, we don't need to talk about that. Number 3, 30 Days a Night. That situation
That was a scary one, bro.
helped me God, because I would be, oh my God, I would be
That's the
like
one from your
literally,
poll. That's the one from your poll question.
yes, literally the
Oh,
joint
we
I put on
go
the
we
poll.
gonna talk about it after we get
Yeah,
through these
yeah, we
lists. We
definitely gonna talk
absolutely
about
gonna talk
that
about
because
that.
I'm confused. I was gonna make a TikTok. I just
I'm
didn't have
confused
time.
too about your decision, but go ahead.
Number 2, Let the Right One In. That joint, I just watched that last year at the suggestion. I had seen Let Me In, and somebody told me that there was an original Swedish version,
Yeah.
and people liked that one, so I went back to watch that, and that joint's really good. Especially the dynamic that they're telling the story from. That joint's really good, bro. I like it. And I think the reason I have it so high is because of the dynamic they're telling the story from.
What do you mean? I never seen it. What do you mean the dynamic?
It's a little boy who basically makes friends with a little. She's androgynous. It could be a boy, it could be a girl, but it's a vampire, and so they kind of develop like a friendship, a bond. And the vampire protects the little boy. Just
It's like
He
the Fox and the Hound.
Yeah, he's a kid that gets picked on a lot, because he's an outcast, and then she's just trying to survive.
tell
But she's
Danny to
also,
watch it. We ain't gonna sit
yeah, you're
here
right.
and read the
You're right.
whole damn
It,
movie.
it's
Wikipedia.
it's one of the better it's one of the best vampire
He's
movies
like,
I've
tell me
seen.
about the movie.
I was just asking. I never even heard of it. I don't
Really?
There's
But you
another.
don't watch horror movies though.
The American version is called Let Me In, and
Yeah.
the Swedish version is Let the Right One In. But the Let
What's
the
your
Right One
number
In
one?
is better.
That vampire
Number
must have been one of the good ones.
What? What do you say? What do you say? Anyway, number 1, Blade 2. That is definitely my favorite vampire movie, hands down. Blade 1 was good, but Blade 2 took it to another level to me. The fight scenes in that crap, man, freaking awesome. I forgot old buddy's name. The half freaking breed.
Nomad.
That crap. Yeah, no, man, I freaking love all of that crap. I love that movie. I could watch that movie every week and never get tired of it. So,
Donnie Yen.
Man, I'm telling you,
He was in that movie for like 5 seconds.
That might have been the first movie I ever seen. Yeah, he was on the.
Yeah,
he was in that movie for like 5 whole seconds. He didn't even do that.
He was still in it though. He was still in it. When you go back and watch, you be like, "Oh shoot, that's Donnie Yen."
Hey, this is so weird, Morgan. You post your list from last week. I'm seeing it. That's crazy.
Yeah, why? I don't get it. Danny, you see my new list, right?
It's just me. It must be just me. That's all right. Whatever.
All right. So yeah, that's my list. I'm looking forward to going back and watching some of these over again. I don't think I'm gonna go back and watch From Dusk Till Dawn unless I'm just watching Salma Hayek. But I went back to watch 30 Days a Night yesterday, and that crap is still great, and it still scares the crap out of me. And like I said, we're gonna get back to that poll too.
All right, my top 5.
All right.
Y'all had some interesting lists. I tell you that. Number 5, I got From Dusk Till Dawn. It's literally one of my favorite movies all time. I watch it at least once every 6 months. I love that movie. Love it. Just like you said, Morgan, just the situation and like what would you do in it?
That situation's terrible.
I used to have that conversation in college with my friends about it.
Mm-hmm.
Number 4, The Lost Boys. I don't know how y'all don't have that on the list, man. That's a classic movie.
I haven't seen it. I saw it on people's lists, but I've never seen it.
Wow. Okay. The Lost Boys. Let's see. Number 3, I had to put the original Blade. I love Blade 2, I really do. But Blade, the original Blade, set the tone, is a classic. I think the villain is better, and maybe the main villain is better in the second one.
The thing
But
on
there was more. There was a lot of style, and I love the intricacies of the world that they portrayed. And you know, Blade is classic. It started all these comic book movies that's coming out now, like the whole
for sure
wave.
Oh, no question.
Number 2, Interview with a Vampire. I mean, that movie is a classic.
classic. I saw it when I was a kid, but
it's just an epic movie. What'd you say?
I've never seen it front to back. I'm not a fan of vampire movies like that.
Oh, that maybe I like vampire movies. And then number 1, Bram Stoker's Dracula. I love that movie. Love it.
Bram Stoker's.
Love it.
A bunch of movies. Y'all had a bunch of movies that I just ain't seen. I've seen 30 Days a Night. I don't know if I've seen From Dusk Till Dawn. I don't know if I've seen
Dude, I love From Dusk Till Dawn,
man. 30 Days a Night is a truly horrifying situation. That is the worst. I have not seen a vampire movie that concerned me more than that one. that crap, I would be so concerned. Underworld is good too.
Underworld to me is kind of. I think I watched it like once, and I was like, it's okay.
I watched it recently, and it just does not hold up. The Underworld movie.
I can't put it over the movies I got on my list, but I can't say that I didn't enjoy any of the movies.
It was like the Matrix.
I like werewolves. Like I love like I won't go put Twilight on the list, but I do like werewolves and that dynamic between werewolves and vampires and a lot of different storytelling. I think parts of Twilight and what it was in the way
Twilight's terrible.
I think parts of but I think parts of the world
hot
and
garbage
set up were kind of cool. I
just and boring.
Execution.
They were able. That's like it's like one of them Lord of the Rings things to me. It was big. It was a big moment.
Don't you dare! What we not gonna do is compare Twilight to Lord of the Rings.
Man, Lord of the Rings is just not
what we not.
I would guess that the Twilight series is probably the best selling vampire series of all time.
I could care less.
Probably
because there's a lot of little tweeny little girls that like that crap. What we not gonna do? What we not gonna do is compare it to no damn Lord of the Rings, sir.
The Hobbits and the Sparkling Vampires to me are in the same vein. I just don't have it in me to sit down.
You're also the guy that has Dracula 2000 on your list, so
Dracula 2000 was dope. It had a dope twist. I just remember watching it. I remember watching it in the theater, being like, "Oh shoot!" I like how they connected.
The fact that you went to the theater to see it.
Yeah, that's impressive. That's impressive though. I can't say much because, like I said, I'm not a huge fan of it. Because vampires, the premise of vampires bothers the crap out of me.
Why?
Thank God they're not real, because that would be terrible.
But the reason I brought it up was because of the Day Shift movie that just came out with
that joint was trash.
I haven't seen it
Jamie Foxx.
It
wasn't trash. It wasn't trash. It just was not. You're right. It was not a good movie.
Okay, it's not trash. It's average at best.
The action scenes in the movie were real. I really thought the action scenes in the movie were good, but other than that, everything else I could have missed everything else about it. But the action scenes,
I'll watch it at some point, but it didn't seem like something that.
The comedy was not fun. Like it was. There were some moments that were legit. Like I laughed out loud because I was shocked that it happened, but not because it was extremely funny. Like I had some like I can't believe that happened laughs, but
I'm gonna watch it. I don't know when, but I'm gonna watch it.
I don't have them on my list because I have not watched them. Again,
I've seen Vampire in Brooklyn on my list. It is not a good movie. It is a.
I have Vampire in Brooklyn on my list.
Vampire in Brooklyn is good in a cheesy, corny way.
That's how I feel about.
I wouldn't call it like. No, what'd you say?
That's how I feel about From Dusk Till Dawn, though. It's a.
I think From Dusk Till Dawn is a little more serious. and a little
It's
more
a little
well
bit
made,
more serious, but it's still like
and,
mad
and well made than Vampire in Brooklyn. There are times in Vampire in Brooklyn where I'm like,
yeah, but
whack.
I saw it for the first
I
time.
like it
recently, like in the last two. I saw it for the first time in the last 2 years.
Wait,
and I liked it as a movie. Like Kadeem Hardison was hilarious.
I mean, it's a good comedy. It's a good comedy, but then
also the relationship with him and the leading lady, like that was like it was provoked, like it was good to me. Like I really felt I don't know, I really felt the characters in it. But him and wasn't John Witherspoon in it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, them jokers were.
I mean,
were
I feel like I just watched it like a few months ago. And I like the movie. Like, don't get me twisted. I like the movie, but we talked about that, man.
We just talking about
that shit.
The action
like I haven't seen it.
Day Shift gets a solid 5
out of 10.
Yeah, just a solid.
Just be like a solid 5. You could be 5 out of 5.
Just a regular 5 out of 10.
A regular degular.
For Netflix. For Netflix, it gets a 6.5.
No, it doesn't.
For me. No. But because the action scenes were so, we literally sat and like the action scene where they were doing the raid, the big action scene in the middle. We sat back and rewinded it a couple times just to see the tricks they did and to see like the contortionists that they brought in to like they were literally doing that stuff. Like it was a practical contortionists getting their bodies folded. It was like that was dope to see. Like that's something that I had never seen before. So I was
the only reason I gave that movie a 6 when I first reviewed it on my page was because Megan Good is so fine. That's
she didn't do nothing in the movie. She literally just stood there.
Don't you ever in your life insinuate Megan Good needs to ever do anything. She don't need to do anything. She can just wake up and
she does need to be. If she's the mother of the child, they need to have a compelling relationship to see, okay, she's gonna take his family. I didn't ever feel like she was serious at all. She needs to act a little bit. You can't just be.
No, she doesn't.
I'm gonna go watch this tomorrow.
No,
honestly, I didn't watch it.
Was the best actor in the movie, though. The little girl in the film was the best actor.
Don't you ever disrespect Jamie Foxx like that again?
Jamie Foxx was literally overacting
I've seen Nosferatu. It's okay.
Like Javon, when you watch it, please let me know what you think of Jamie Foxx.
I am. I've been binge watching Snowfall, so I ain't watching nothing else.
The acting in the movie overall period was not good. But
right.
it's a vampire. I don't know what
so
you expect.
Let's talk about Morgan's poll.
Man, listen, yeah, please.
Danny,
I need answers. Matter of fact, the people that rolled out, I need them to come back because I'm still gonna TikTok this, but I really need to understand. And I know it's okay. I know that it's difficult, right? Okay, let me get a scenario first. Okay. There's a scene in 30 Days. Should I not spoil it?
No, that's all right. I mean, the movie's like
you're
15,
right.
20 years
there's a scene in 30 Days a Night, right? These vampires have been effing up this entire town. It is 30 days a night, literally, because they're in Alaska. No lights, like all the power's been cut because the vampires are hunting the people. They find a house they hold up in, like up in the attic.
I still ain't even seen it.
Morbius ain't on the directors.
Cut it out.
The director will have it on his
list. So they find the people that are still living. They find a house to get up in the attic in, and the vampires don't know where they're at. This dude's father decides that he's gonna go down the ladder.
The guy's father had Alzheimer's.
I'm
just setting the scene. Like it wasn't like he just like said, "I'm out." Peace out, y'all. Like he had Alzheimer's. He wasn't.
You know why he did? You know why he did? I'm gonna tell you how he did. Because he went down the ladder. He was wilding out. His dad was like, "Yo," his son was like, "Yo, calm down." The girl was like, "Yo, calm down," or whatever. Then he cried for a second. It was like, "Yeah, I'm sorry. I just need to go to the bathroom." Right? Then he went to the bathroom, and this bastard climbed out the freaking window and left the window open. At that,
no, that's not what happened.
He did.
He knocked the guy. He knocked the girl down.
Who?
The woman, the main the female police officer.
No, but that's what I'm saying. When they got downstairs, I just watched it yesterday. When they got downstairs, they both pleaded with him to try to go back upstairs. He said, okay, he cried for a second. It was like, okay, I just need to use the bathroom. Remember, he was, I think he wanted to go find his wife or something. He said, I just need to go use the bathroom. He went into the bathroom, and the next thing they know, he wasn't answering the door. So then his son was getting ready to break the door down, and she told him not to because it's gonna make noise. When they get into the bathroom, when he finds the key, the window's open, and he went out the window, left it open. And then as soon as the freaking window got left open, but the freaking vampire ends up inside. The question I asked was, if that was your loved one, if that was your loved one, I don't care what relationship they have to you, kid, mom, dad, sister, brother, uncle, I don't care what relationship they have with you, friend, good friend. If they decide that y'all are all in a situation where your lives are at stake, everybody's lives are at stake, and they decide to go outside against your will and everybody else's will, are you going out there after your family member, your loved one, or are they for the streets?
Tiana, Kendra, and Stephanie, y'all got it. DJ and Olivia, I gotta go try to help y'all. I gotta try to help the babies because they might not know.
So if that's your son, right? You got two sons, right?
No, I got one.
You got
one son. So if your son, how old is your son?
He's 10.
If your 10-year-old son said, I gotta go, and he just break out.
I gotta hit him with the Harriet Tubman. Shh.
Yeah, but you need to do that before he get outside, before you put all.
I'm talking about after. I'm saying you tried that and it didn't work. He was able to wiggle himself out and take off.
And you going out there?
I gotta try to save the babies.
No.
But you know what though? I'll say this though. I don't 100% disagree with Danny, because I would say that if my 3-year-old son, took off, I'm gonna go after my 3-year-old son on like instinct.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like I might not like mean to do it, but like, he's 3. He's a 3-year-old kid.
As long as
if he was 17 years old and is like, Dad, I gotta go, and he take off.
Morgan got a special needs son. He ain't about to let his son.
My son not going out there. I don't have to worry about that. I don't have to worry about that.
You can't force him to be quiet though. You can't force him to be quiet.
That's a different situation. That's not the same.
I get that.
That's not the same.
Like I joke with my wife about this all the time. Like when it comes to like zombies, if like we running and you can't keep up or you fall, I got tunnel vision. I'm like, you don't fall. Hey, I tell my daughters all the time, don't fall. You better run.
Let me tell you something, okay?
You trip and fall because if I'm running because I'm holding my son. I'm gonna have my son on my shoulder. Like
one of my biggest pet peeves
I'm not looking.
in the world. One of my biggest pet peeves in the world is watching scary movies where there's a situation. Let's say Michael Myers, the new Michael Myers. I ain't talking about like the joint from the 80s. I'm talking about the one that Rob Zombie and them created. That's just a savage freaking beast monster, right? He's after us. We hide in a closet, right? We're all freaking scared, okay? We're all scared. You got to be the one to make the noise. I will choke you out myself before that happens. That's a fact. I've told my family members, everybody knows that about me now. There are some things that I wonder what I would do, and there are some things I know what I would do.
So
if you're around me and you're making noise, you're going to sleep. That's a fact.
Can I ask Danny a question? So if Tiana says, I'm out, you ain't gonna go after your wife? Please tell me she's lying. In the room.
He's lying.
Tiana know good and well. If it's zombies, first of all, Tiana's the faster runner in the house. So if it's the situation like Morgan said, and we all running, she probably got the advantage anyway. Second of all, if we all gotta hide from
there you go, Centauri,
and the zombies.
I didn't say I'm tripping my wife. I said she better not trip.
And my wife
baby, dang, that's right.
to go against the rules of the house. Hey, babe, she got a 9. She got to protect herself.
How are you not gonna do that? See, that's the part that I
It's
don't
weird.
understand.
Like that's weird to me. Like
Yes,
I can understand like
that
for
does not make
your
sense.
son. Like I mean, like I said, if it's my 3-year-old son and he just break off, like on instinct, I might run. You know what I'm saying? Because I could probably catch him and get him.
That
but
I get.
But like if it's my 17-year-old daughter and she's just like, I can't stay here, and it's like I gotta go. I'm like,
that's what I'm saying. My baby's 17. And if I tell my baby, if I tell Leah, if I be like, Leah, don't you take your black, don't you do it. If I say that and she goes out there anyway, I don't know what to tell you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's a fact. I don't know what to tell you, but I know for sure the part that I don't understand is how people are. Oh, I do understand it. I do understand it. Okay, it's your loved one. You love them. I get it. But to me, it's selfish.
Danny dipped.
Of course he did. That's why he gave us a piece. But to me, it's the selfishness of it. Like you are putting you and your loved ones over all of the rest of us. Because when that dude left that window open, now the whole house is at risk because you on one. And that's not cool. If he
but see, I understood that though, because his dad had Alzheimer's. Like,
so he should knock that nigga out.
I probably would have did that, but I probably choke him out.
I'm like, telling you, Daddy, go to sleep. Go to sleep.
Go quiet. Go be quiet.
You look, bro. Look, I'm telling you, in my mind, I'm putting everybody at risk if I allow that. With my son cannot. He doesn't know. You know what I'm saying? So if he makes a noise, me and my son both gonna die if that's what's gonna happen. You see what I'm saying? Because he's the
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Everybody has that one person that they might not do what they would normally do.
My son is 13,
but that's what I'm saying though.
But he doesn't have.
I understand, but that's what I'm saying. Like for my 3-year-old son, like if he was 10 or 15, you know better. So because you know better, if you take off,
you know better.
Huh? No, he don't know better. Not at 3.
Shit.
He don't know better. Not at 3.
Man, listen. I get that people have their caveats.
He don't know better.
I'm just telling you. I'm telling you, for me, you know,
he doesn't know better. Like my wife knows better. My daughters know better. They're older. Like he's 3. Like if he saw the front door open and decided to break out, like he could do that right now. Like he might do that right now. Like if our front door was open and nobody was paying attention, he might just break out.
I don't know.
He might think about it. He might stand at the door, but it might go, and then just go outside. That's what I'm saying. Like if when you're at that age, then I'm instinctively my dad parental. All right, like you can't take care of yourself. But anybody else that's at the age where you know better and you are aware of like the level of danger that's outside. Like if you're 10 years old and you're clearly aware that, all right, people are dying around you. When you're 3, you don't know what the hell is going on. Hell, he might not. My son might not even be quiet if there were zombies around. Like I'd be perfectly honest with you. I'd probably have to literally do this.
Let me tell you something. Okay. I don't like when I was growing up. If we was in that situation, my grandma told me to be quiet. I don't care if I was 1.5. I'm gonna be quiet, or she gonna make me be quiet.
No, I said I would have to. That's what I said. I would have to like cover his mouth.
No, it ain't gonna be no covering no mouth. It ain't gonna be no covering no mouth. The second option, if she said be quiet, and I say something afterwards, that's
so now you done made a noise, and now everybody coming.
Okay. And it's less of a risk. It's less of a risk. I that's the part that I don't get. Is just I understand it, right? Because we all have loved ones. But that I'm just saying, to me, it's a selfishness in it that I can't I can't grab. You know what I'm saying? Because you literally putting this whole house at risk. That's why I said if it was my son, even given the situation, how sad it would be, me and my son gonna have to be on Front Street so I could try to save the rest of the people that's in this house. You know what I'm saying? Because to me, it's not fair to everybody else for me to put all their lives on the line because my son or my daughter or my mom or my dad don't want to listen. That's not cool, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody shouldn't have to die because of my situation.
Yeah, but you're a grown man though. Like you're a grown man that's aware of like the situation and things that are going on. Like you know, a lot of people think, okay, my son doesn't know or my daughters don't know. Like I said, if you are of the age that you are aware of what the hell's going on, you on your own. If we running and you trip and fall, I'm telling you, I'm not looking at my peripherals. I'm looking straight ahead at wherever I'm going. And I'm gonna have my son on my shoulder and I'm literally sprinting like full on. By the time I get there, I don't even know. I'd be like, what happened? Where's everybody?
I'm like that too. I got tunnel vision when I dip out. But and I would do the same thing. I just have to pick my son up and we getting up out of here. My baby girl can run. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna make it happen. You know what I mean? And if she falls down, oh Lord. If I'm carrying my son, that's gonna be a hard situation because
it ain't hard for me.
I don't want nothing to do with that. I don't want nothing to do with that situation. Because I couldn't just leave my baby there to let these mugs tear him up and I ain't even try to fight. I don't know.
If you running full on,
that's hard for me.
You gonna stop? If you're gonna stop, you're gonna stop. I'm saying that my body, like my mind is like, we got to get out of here. And so I'm looking like that'd be like if there's a boat. If like we running and there's a boat to get away, and like all I see is the boat, and all I know is I got my son like this. Now y'all better run stride for stride. Because in my mind, if I stop and I turn around, we dead. Now two people dead. You're right. I got to turn around and help you get up.
But that's yeah. I would pray my baby don't have a white people moment and be tripping and stuff.
I tell my wife all the time, don't trip.
Yeah,
don't trip.
Cool. That's not cool, bro. I
can't carry both of you.
That's a hard situation, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if my son was up and running and stuff like that, it would change things. But he literally is defenseless, so I have to, you know what I'm saying? Like,
and when he turned 15, when my son turned 15 years old, don't trip. Don't
trip. You for the streets, bro. You better get it.
Don't trip.
Better make moves. Better run. Especially them joints, they were ruthless with it. So
I say this though. I say this. If it's like the slow moving zombies,
yeah, I'm make it happen.
I can stop. I can stop for a little bit. But if we talking like Dawn of the Dead, like full on track sprinter zombies, nah,
that's a dub. That's a dub.
That's a wrap. It's okay.
I don't know what you want me to do.
Nope, it's over.
Baby, I'm so sorry.
I don't even got time for that, bro. I don't see that.
My baby, man.
I see like that's like, oh, you know what it is? They have that. They had that challenge that's on like TikTok or Instagram where it's like people run into the door.
Yeah. I couldn't do that to my daughter, man. Like that's a different scenario. If we all running, God forbid I had my son with me, bro. Like that would be the worst. Oh my God.
You can't put your son on your shoulder?
I can't. If I put him, yes, I can. But if I put him on my shoulder, I pray I have Whitney.
That's what I'm saying though. Like if I gotta carry my son, if I gotta carry my son, hold on. If I gotta carry my son, that means I'm already slowed down.
Yeah.
I can't run full sprint with my son. I mean, at this size, I could probably go full sprint.
I'm not leaving my baby. If she's running, we all running, and my baby falls, and they about to be on her behind.
You a good dad. You a good Negro.
Yeah, I can't just leave my baby, man. Like I feel really like if I don't have my son, like if my son is secure somewhere, oh yeah, it's war. You know what I'm saying? Like it would just be so much harder if I have to hold because my son's not small anymore. You know what I'm saying? He's 13. So he's like half my body size now when I pick him up. So I mean, man, it would be a lot. I pray to God I had Whitney.
Like I said, if it's the slow moving zombies, I'm still full sprint. But if I see,
I'm in there. If it's World War Z, oh my God.
Oh no.
Oh my God. Nope. If it's World War Z or quarantine or man, God knows, bro.
Nope. That's why I love that quarantine. It's funny you said quarantine, that movie. Like that movie to me, I'm all like literally like if if your daughter get bit, what you doing?
Oh my God.
What you doing?
God, man. Oh my God. Oh my God.
And they like, nah, we gotta kill her. And the rest of the group is like, she gotta die.
Oh my God. I'm not gonna put the rest of the group at risk. So one or two things is gonna happen. I'm gonna separate myself from the group with my baby, and we both gonna die together. Or we just gonna have to do it, man. But I Walking Dead has created some very horrible situations like that, man. And God Almighty, man, I cannot, because I would tell my baby, kill daddy. You know what I'm saying? Do not.
Oh no, I'm like, listen, I don't want to be no zombie. Hey, here's a gun. I do it.
Kill daddy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like if that happens, you kill me before I could ever harm you. Kill me. You know what I'm saying? I know it might be hard. That, you know what I mean? But this is a really horrible, effed up situation. You gotta do what you gotta do. Bro, that
I tell people all the time, I'm not the dude that you want in a horror movie around. I'm either the dude that you want or I'm the dude that you don't want around at a horror movie. Because I'm trying to live. If you would try to impede my way to live, then we're gonna have a problem.
See, okay? I just said you were one of the good ones, man.
Listen, man. I don't play. If like that dude in quarantine that was just stomping everybody, he was saving he was saving the reporter and the cameraman. He was murking them.
Man,
he died saving them.
I'm gonna have to watch Quarantine soon, bro.
You never seen it?
No, of course. No, I'm saying I just missed it. That movie was good, bro.
If I find out somebody bit, I'm like, they gotta die.
Hey, listen,
they gotta die. I'm not gonna wait for this. I'm not gonna sit here and wait for this.
You already know what it is if somebody get bit around me, especially if you ain't my family.
Okay, that's why I said if your daughter
should stay.
Hey, if it's my wife, if my wife got it, I'm like, hey, somebody give me a gun. I know she ain't gonna want to stay like this. I know she ain't gonna want to be a zombie, so I'm gonna handle it.
We'll always love
If it's my son, I'm like, I'll take care of it. If it's me, I'm like, listen, give me the gun. I'll take care of it. I don't want nobody to have to worry about nothing.
Listen,
I'm the dude that want to live in the movie. Like, I'm not playing.
I do too, but man, God, dog, yeah, Whitney singing, bro. I mean, I gotta do what I gotta do.
That's why I said if we full on sprinting, and it's the track star zombies behind us. Listen, if it's them track star zombies that literally don't get tired, bruh.
I'm gonna get that put in that gun, bro. I'm getting the extra with the gun or something. I got to.
If I'm running, I tell them all the time about this damn movies.
Me and my ex-wife and her family are mad close. Like even now, but like when we were still married, we used to have these conversations all the time, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
I tell people all the time.
Everybody knows what the rules are, man. Like, you know what time it is. Like, don't even play. You know what I'm saying?
I think I told my wife that. She was like, oh, really? She was not happy. I was just like, don't fall. Don't fall.
And hey, at least you're honest. You know what I'm saying? Because you could have lied to her.
Well, it's not like I said, I'm in self-preservation mode. Like at that point, like especially like if I'm picking up my son and we gotta go, and they're like full on like sprinting.
At least I know not to count on your help, bro. Like if there's a zombie,
like I said, if it's the slow moving zombies, Morgan, if me and you running and you fall and you trip, if it's the slow moving zombies, I'm gonna stop for a second. Come on, man, get up. Now, if you like one of those people who like fall and then like they trying to get up. Now I'm gonna drop your ass and I'm gonna run. Like you taking too long. Better get up.
That'll never be me. That'll never be me. If that was the case, then I'm gonna do like you saw in like Dawn of the Dead and whatever. Give me a grenade, and then I'm just gonna, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna blow myself up with them and try to give you a better chance, bro. Because there ain't no way I'm about to like. I'm not.
But that's what I'm saying. Down. Like if you, that's like if you running and like your daughter fall and like you do look back and she. Baby, man. I'm using your daughter because it'd be the same. If your daughter fell and broke her leg, like her leg is broke.
No, man, no.
What you doing? No. You gonna leave her?
I'm picking my baby up. We're gonna have to get it, bro. Like
with a broken leg, with the track star zombies.
I'm gonna pick her up, and we. Oh my god, that's terrible.
Nah, you done. So you did. You just told
me. Do I have Whitney or not?
I mean, let's say in most zombie movies they got guns. So you got Whitney. You still dead though. If you got like a horde of zombies behind you.
I got 28 bullets. I'm 28 of them joints going from here. You know what I'm saying? Like 28 of them joints are not gonna make it. Okay.
That's what I said. I could if it's Walking Dead zombies, we good. Don't worry about it. Come on, let's go. Let's get it. Come on.
I ain't bought my AR yet, but 28 of them joints is going away from here. I tell you that.
I'm trying to live, dude. I'm trying to live.
That's effed up, bro. I'm not leaving my baby.
If you messing around and playing around and you not full on running,
that tells me. See, that's what I'm saying. To me, that scenario is different. That scenario is different than if we are all in this house and Leah is scared and she's like, Dad, I can't stay here. I got to go, blah, 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 blah. And I told her, you better sit your little ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I tell her that and she continues to do what she's doing, she go out there, that's different to me. You know what I'm saying? That's different to me because at that point you ask for it. And I might want to kill myself later. But I cannot put all of these people in this house at risk because you being selfish. I can't do that.
What if it's just the two? All right, I got you. What if it's just the two of you?
And she decides she's leaving? I'm not gonna let her.
But what if she makes it out the door?
And
So now you just shot a bullet, and now all the vampires and zombies know where you are.
Man, that's my baby though. That's my baby. I think
the one thing we have learned tonight is that at this point, my son is the only person that I'm gonna do.
Yeah, that's terrible.
I'm gonna make sure they all right because he's 3, man. He don't know no better. He's 3. I gotta take care of him. Listen. I'll be perfectly honest with you. If my wife decided, I gotta leave, like that, no, I'm just like,
yeah, you gotta choke her out, bro. You know a good situation like that every time I watch that movie, I'm like, I feel you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Which one? 28 weeks later, I feel you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like this they were running out of the house after he ain't want to let them in the first place.
He took off. Man,
and they got upstairs, and this mother talk about saving some little kid, and it ain't even yours. Have you lost your mind? Nope, I get it.
You talk about the beginning of the movie when the dude took off?
The very beginning. Like
That's
the very
me.
beginning of the movie.
That dude is me.
Yeah, you better go right. I'm out. I'm out, bro. That's what I'm saying. I got levels to it. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if in that situation, I already didn't want to let them in the first place. Then we opened the joint. Like, would I feel bad? Yes, because that happened on 30 Days a Night. Like, they were using them as bait. You know what I mean?
When like the little girl walking.
Yes.
Yeah, I would have been like,
I would want so badly to go out there and try to help, but there's no freaking way.
I'd be like, God is ready to meet her now. God is ready.
She for the streets.
God is ready. Like the Lord has called her home.
In 28 weeks, 100%. Like Jesus is ready to see you now. You know what I'm saying? Like you got an office appointment right now, pronto. You know what I'm saying? But it's different. Like the 28-week situation, they ran upstairs. He getting ready to go out the window, and his wife's like, we can't because the zombie about to get the little kid in the room. Who can't? that would have been my first question. Be like, who? Listen, baby, listen. Now you know my heart. You know I want to do this, but do you not see this?
If I'm with a crew, like if it's like 5 of us, there's nobody else that's coming in. Like if somebody shows up and is like, let us in the house, I'm like, I'm treating it like Halloween. Everybody be quiet. Turn the lights off.
Hey,
turn the lights off.
I believe in that so strong. Like I'm telling you, one of my
and don't if they actually make it in. Like if they actually make it in. Hold on, what's Kyron saying?
I don't know. That
his thing got checked by the mods. Can't call good. Yeah, man. You say good Negro. That is not a good thing.
See what you did, Connor?
See what you did.
I didn't do that. I didn't do that.
Anyway, so even if somebody does make it in and we decide to let somebody in, I'm like, yo, strip.
No, we're not letting nobody in.
I'd be like, strip. We got to do a full diagnostic. I got to make sure they no bites. And even then, I might not let you in.
I'm about to say, let me tell you something, bro. I'm glad we having this conversation. If we happen to be at a con and some nonsense pop off, letting somebody in and we in a safe spot, nigga, no. It better be Megan Good or like Beyonce. It better be somebody spectacular, nigga. Look, I'm not doing it. I don't got no wife neither. Man,
dude,
get out of here. It better be my kid. It better be my kid.
There's an episode of The Simpsons where like there's like a whole bunch of people rushing or something, and Bart is running on the top of their head. That's me.
I'm out of here. You gotta worry about it. You know, that's what I'm saying. Like
I don't wait. If I see somebody running, if I hear a scream, I'm out.
I
don't need to know. Nope.
I used to do on A&T's campus all the time. I used to leave my dorm back in 2002. I used to leave my dorm and I have all my boys with me. And like we'd be on like the third, like go up to like the 4th or 5th floor, and then just hit the steps like, boom. You know what I'm saying? Everybody hear all that noise out there. Like, man, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? They looking out there. Then that's you know you break out the front, the outside door, break that joint out, and then just go running down the strip. Guaranteed, especially at HBCU, at least 40% running. They're not gonna ask you no questions. They're just gonna run, and we'll see where we end up. And then at the end, they'll be like, "What we running for?" It'll work every time. I don't care where you do it. You could be in the hood. You could be. It don't matter, bro.
What's that show on Netflix, dog?
Impractical Jokers?
No. It's a zombie show.
Is it new?
Nah, it's on like the 3rd season, I think. 2nd or 3rd season.
A zombie show on Netflix.
Why can't I remember the name of the zombie show?
I don't know. I can't think of a zombie show I watch on Netflix.
But it's like it's crazy.
Zombieland?
Like, huh?
Zombieland?
No. It's serious.
I don't know.
No. I can't let this slide. Zombie show on Netflix.
Yeah, I don't know.
Black Summer.
Oh yeah. That show is good. I like that.
If I was listen, like I said, if it's just me and my family, don't let nobody in the car. Don't ask nobody for nothing. Don't believe nobody who say they want to get in the car.
See, that is why Walking Dead worked for as long as it did. Because when you're watching Walking Dead, the bigger question is, and for those who play video games, that's why Last of Us is so good. The bigger question is who's more dangerous, the zombies or the people?
I don't trust nobody. I don't trust nobody.
You don't know who you could trust, bro. But when you watch Walking Dead, if some of those people hadn't trusted other people, they would not have been the group that they were, and they would not have lasted as long as they did. Simple as that. Like if Rick hadn't found Michonne, they wouldn't have lasted as long. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's a double-edged sword. Like if you go around and you're not trusting, that's what Morgan did on for those who watch Walking Dead. That's what Morgan did for a minute, and then he still ended up joining up at some point. So Gabriel did it too. So,
but every person in Black Summer that they came across was a jerk. I was like, nope, wouldn't me. I need to get in the car. Please help me.
That's what's always rough about it, bro. That was one of my favorite scenes in the Book of Eli. When they tried to set him up with that chick that was down there, he was talking to himself like, nope, stay out of it. You know what I'm saying? Like that scene was fire, bro.
Like it's funny as Train to Busan. They always and then there's always like the crazy dude who like take over like that. It's always like a white guy. It's always like
have we done top 5 zombie
movies? Nah, we ain't done top 5 zombie movies.
Oh, we might have to do that next week, bro.
Nah, we ain't done top 5. We can do that. I'm okay with that. I told you, I'm trying to live.
I like zombie movies now.
I don't play. I don't play. You will see a level of ruthlessness in me that you've never seen before. I don't have to be ruthless now. I'm a nice guy. But if it's like end of the world, if it's like end of the world, listen. Morgan got bit, and take you out. Wait,
you gonna take me out with my own gun?
Hey, with your bruh.
Man, that's effed up, bruh. That's effed up,
bruh. I would take you out so fast.
Man, you could at least kill me with something else.
Nah, all right. You want me to bash your brains in? You got to die.
I don't want you to shoot me with my own gun.
Listen,
that's rough.
I do not play.
That's rough, man.
Oh, my stepdaughter got bit. Damn. Listen, I love you, baby. I take him out.
I mean,
one less that we ain't got to fight.
Yeah, well,
no joke. Nope.
That's why that's what makes zombie like.
That's like the mother in Black Summer, the mom who just got her daughter, and she's like, that's me.
Yeah,
I'm gonna protect my family.
She was about that life.
I'm murking anybody who looks at my family sideways because this mostly it would be me and 3 other women and a little boy. So I would literally turn into the most ruthless dude. Don't look at my daughters. Don't look at my wife because there's always crazy dudes that take advantage. I'm shooting on sight.
On
sight.
That's why I hate them. I would hate to be in that situation, man, because I don't trust regular people right now.
If I have a dude, oh look, your wife is beautiful. Wow, like all right, hold on, bro. He just said I'm beautiful. I don't care. I don't like to look at his eye. Like nope. Your Wi-Fi lost you. I don't know what you did.
Yeah, I don't know what it was. I saw.
Oh, there you go. You good? Nope.
Yeah.
Oh, he looked at my daughter weird. Clap.
Hey,
he just said hi. I don't care.
Okay, especially in that world, because you already know they're gonna be trying to take it. If any woman around anybody, you know they're gonna take
any woman. Nope.
What up, Ryan?
Nope. I got a bullet for everybody.
Yeah, no, you ain't got you.
And I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna tell them, shoot on sight. You feel weird around a dude? Blast that dude.
You got to. I look like
martial
I said,
law. I don't care.
Like I said, it's
I'm trying to live, sir.
It's unfortunate that it would have to go down that way, but if you don't believe me,
with my gun like this, like 2 guns.
Yeah. You got to do what you got to do, bro.
I'm a bastard sleeping with my eyes open.
Because you got to do what you got to do. Because what you can't do.
Danny's lists are always.
Oh, Ryan, you're not feeling Danny's list?
Ryan said he wanted to be on the show.
Oh, he should have. Dang.
Ryan, you want to get on and give us your list?
Yeah, he could.
Ryan, if you want to get on, let us know. We'll send you the link.
Yeah, I'll send you a link. My pizza should be here.
I'll be about. Not at all.
What did he say?
He said not at all.
He don't want to.
You don't want to get on? All right.
Yeah, I mean, I can't. I came in late, so I had to reset my thing, so I can't see the chat, the post anything. Yeah, man. We really might have to do zombies next week, bro.
I don't know. Does Danny watch zombie movies? I don't think Danny watches zombie movies. So.
I could see him not watching zombie movies because we know how scary. I think he's good on those movies as long as it's not what they're super scared of is demonic. So if it's got demons in it, they're not messing with it. Ghosts they might, but I doubt it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's too close to demonic. Monsters and stuff is probably cool, but I know my sis, and I know daggone well if there's demons in it at all, the first thing she gonna say, nope, I ain't messing with no demons. That's the first thing she gonna say. I forgot what movie we went to go see in the theater. My sis is crazy. I think it was Quarantine. I think I convinced him to go see Quarantine with me. I don't know who I was with. I don't know who I was with, but
bruh, the black dude in that movie, I was like, he was my spirit animal. He was just like, shut the fuck up.
Amen.
Everybody stop, back up. I will shoot you. I was like, yo, that would be me. Y'all ain't gonna just be losing y'all damn minds. Yeah, everybody man, calm down.
We went to go see Quarantine. I'm pretty sure it was Quarantine.
I appreciate that, right?
I'm gonna have to ask her to make sure, but she something happened, and she was like, she stood up in the theater and was like, "Oh, he about to." No, I think it might have been Paranormal Activity. I got them to go see something they normally would not have.
If Midnight Mass was a movie rather than a series,
Katie, you know how much I love that movie. I promise you know that would have been number one on top of number one if it came to series. But it's just a series, and I can't count it as a movie. You better believe I wanted to. I would have put I Am Legend on here.
Series? What the hell?
If I had have known that we were gonna consider I Am Legend a vampire movie, then I would have put that on here for sure.
Put what? I Am Legend to me, they're so ambiguous. Like whatever they are,
it's like a cross between zombie.
It's like a zombie vampire.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like I know in the original I Am Legend book, it's vampires, but that movie doesn't really like follow nothing about.
I saw that movie on list, and I was like, I don't think that qualifies, and I just didn't ask this time. To me. I didn't ask this time, and I should have. So you know,
who's Facebook user?
Hold on 1 second. I think my pizza here.
This dude just went to go get pizza. But yeah, I like Midnight Mass. That's good. I actually started binge watching it again, but I stopped to watch Snowfall, which is like my new favorite show right now. And I'm like 4 seasons in. I'm trying to get it all while I got this free Hulu. I'm trying to see if Hulu is worth having. Because right now, yeah, I don't consider I Am Legend a vampire movie. Because they look like zombies to me. Just because they can't be out in the sun, I mean, that don't really mean anything to me. Nothing about it screams vampire. You don't ever see them like sucking blood.
What movie you talking about?
I Am Legend. There's no point in the movie. No, you don't.
They were feeding on the deer.
Yeah, I mean they were eating the deer. They were eating the deer.
Yeah, but that's why. But 30 Days a Night, you didn't see them sucking blood. They just bit their neck. They just bit.
No, you saw them like drinking blood. No, you literally saw them. Yes, you did.
I just watched it yesterday.
Yes, you saw them drinking blood.
No, they were doing the same. They were pretty much ravaging people. They weren't drinking the blood like that. They were just effing people up.
Blade, Lost Boys. See, me and Robs, we got pretty much the same list, except he got Let the Right One In. And I got Dawn of the Dead.
See, but to me, the only reason I don't have those other movies on my list is because I'm just not a huge vampire movie fan. So, if I was, I definitely would have had it on the list. I'm pretty sure. Because, like I said, one of my friends told me,
Ryan, you still could have been on. We told you to come on tonight, man.
Because, like I told, like I would have had, I wouldn't have Let the Right One In if somebody told me to watch it. I want to say. It was my.
I like it, but I don't like it as much as I like the other movies.
That's right. I like the angle that they came at it from. Just like Nope. Like I think Jordan deserves a bunch of credit for what he did with it. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like I have a controversial thought about Nope. I thought it was okay. I thought it lost its way at the end of the movie though. Like I thought like everything was good up until like, okay, I get the idea behind they wanted to get a picture of it to become famous. Mm-hmm. And it was just kind of like, okay.
I mean, it was the same.
And then it was just like it was just it was okay. It was a good movie. It started really good, but I felt like it had the same issue that Us had to me. And like once you start thinking about it too hard, it just falls apart. Like just in my mind.
The only part of note that had me a little bit confounded was
like why did the creature like go, show its true form for this one time as opposed to, you know what I mean? Like there was just, once you start thinking too hard, you're just like, what?
What do you mean? Which part?
Like at the end, like I get they set rules, which I give him credit for. He sets the rules. Like you can't look at it. If you look at it, it'll take you. Like I said, everything was great up until the end where it was just like, okay, why did this thing just blossom out of nowhere? And then like the balloon thing, and it was just like, what?
I got
like,
it.
The balloon killed it.
Yeah.
Like all it had to do was bust in the balloon. Okay, all right.
The part that I love Jordan Peele, so I'm still breaking it down. I'm sure he had a reason for it. Like there was a part, when it become like right before the end, like it's in the last 15, 20 minutes, like where old buddy got sucked up into it. Sometime after that, it took a different form altogether. It looked like an open umbrella, and then it kind of looked like a camera with a shutter on it. And I was wondering whether or not.
I mean, I get the metaphors and everything that he was saying. Like I get everything, the subtext and all. Like I understand it. I'm just speaking of like as a movie, like it literally kind of starts falling apart at the end. And that's why I felt about Us. Like once he started explaining Us at the end, it was like, what?
What? Which part? The doppelganger?
Yeah, like wait, so the doppelgangers exist in the underground,
in the underground subway systems.
Okay,
that really exists,
right? But the government put them down there, and are they psychically linked to people? Why are they mimicking what we're doing? Like that's what I'm saying. Like once you start thinking too much about it, like you're just like,
what? It's because Jordan always goes into allegory. So I mean,
I get that. I understand that, but
yeah, so
it's not enough to just be allegory. Like some stuff got to make sense too, on some level.
But it does make sense for the world he created.
Well, no, if they were able to walk up the stairs anytime, there's a damn escalator.
So you're wondering why they didn't break out early?
There's a damn escalator. It's not like it'd be one thing if like they were stuck down there and there was no way to get out. There was literally a working escalator.
Yeah, but remember, Lupita's character was kind of. She was kind of like, to me, it seemed like they're lifelessly a part of the same cycle. It's just the bad part of the cycle, or the bad part of the life. I'm trying to think of the way to say it. Like, so the way it made sense to me is that you could be tethered, but while you're tethered to whatever the other side is, you're oblivious to it. Like you go about your business until she started putting them on. Once she started putting them on, then she can make an army of those saying, "No."
Yeah, but that doesn't explain why, if that thing, that what do you call it, mirror house has existed there for, if the mirror is there, if the mirror house is there, I'm sure other people have been in there. How come those people didn't get taken? Once again, that's what I'm saying. Like once you start thinking too hard about it, then it's like, what? it doesn't take away from my enjoying the movie. Like I enjoyed the movie. I still like Us, and I still like Nope. But once you got to the end, like the end, I think Get Out worked better because there were less questions.
I mean, I think so. Like I said this after I saw the movie. For me, it's still Get Out. I put Nope over Us. I need to see Nope again, but I think
Us is better. I think Us is a little better. I do like a lot of what he did in the beginning of the movie. But I think once it was like, oh, it's not an alien spaceship, it's a creature.
That crap was fire.
I mean, it became a monster movie. That's really what happened.
But my favorite part of the entire thing was the fact that, because I've talked about this before, like UFO just means unidentified flying object. Like we don't know.
No. I didn't have a problem with that. I didn't have a problem with it. He switched genres like in the middle of the movie, which I thought was interesting. Like it started off as a sci-fi, a sci-fi alien movie in one form, and then it became a monster movie. And I thought that was an interesting. It became a summer blockbuster monster movie. I'm just saying that I liked everything about it. It's a well-made movie, and I get the metaphors and everything. I'm just saying that once you get to the end of Us and you get to the end of Nope, for me, I was just like, okay, I mean, I'll go with you, but that don't make no sense.
I mean, I guess you can get that.
It's like suspension of disbelief. Like I literally just had to suspend my disbelief at the end and just ride with it.
I mean, I can get that. I just think, I think the reason I might give Nope the edge over Us for me is because one, that twist I didn't see coming, and I don't think it's ever been done either.
What, Nope?
Yeah.
What twist?
That it wasn't like it wasn't aliens. It was just the UFO was not. Did not.
Well, there's one thing that I didn't understand. Like there's the cloud that doesn't move, and I'm like, well, is it making a cloud, or is it the cloud?
I think
they never really explained that.
I think the cloud was supposed to be like it's camouflage to a degree.
Okay,
that's the way I took it, because everything was comparing it to an animal. So
no, I get it. Trust me, I get all the metaphors, even the monkey metaphor. I get it.
Oh my god!
I enjoyed, like I said, I enjoyed the movie.
The mystery from that movie that I want him to answer, and I can't wait to watch it again so I can see if I can figure it out on my own. The standing shoe. I'm still trying to figure that out.
The what?
The standing shoe. When the monkey beat the brakes off for everybody on the set, but old girl's shoe stayed standing. I really want. I know it's important because he showed it more than once. Like I said.
Well, my question is, how did that dude know what to do to get the UFO?
OJ?
Yeah. No, not OJ, the other dude. What's the Asian dude?
Because he had been feeding the horses to it. To the
How?
UFO.
When?
Remember when the movie starts, OJ is negotiating with him because he's been selling to keep the ranch. Right. He's been selling the horses to old buddy, right? Remember in the film when he gets ready to show them the spectacle, he's like, y'all haven't seen a spectacle like this. The back of his jacket literally has a UFO on it. Like he knew what was up the whole time, but he didn't expect it to show itself in the way that it did, and it ended up killing him because he did exactly what OJ found out you can't do. He looked at directly.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how did he not know not to? How did he survive not getting taken?
I think the wonder for me, I don't think so. I think, if I'm not mistaken, the show that he did, I'm trying to remember if that show was the first one.
I think it had to be the first one.
Yeah, so if it was,
that's what I'm saying. If he'd been feeding it horses, that means that he had to look at it at some point.
But it could have been. But I'm trying to think. God, man, I wish.
Dude, I Wikipedia'd it. I did everything. I was like, wait a minute. So he knew? How did he know?
I think he was.
They didn't tell us.
So
I
we're
think
just
he was assuming
he was tying it to Gordy
the
though.
Horses. Huh?
He was tying it to Gordy, and the fact that Gordy let him live.
No, I get that.
He knew because I think he did know better because the reason that. Dang, somebody just said that. I think I just watched.
How did he know better? He couldn't have known better. He looks dead right at it.
So I think the video. Somebody just did a video on this, and that was a great point. But that I can't wait to watch it again for it. The stand and shoe, right? The stand and shoe. I think this person was saying that. That's why I can't wait to watch it again. The stand and shoe is what saved his life with Gordy too. Gordy killed everybody else on the set. He didn't kill him because he wasn't looking him in the eyes. He was looking at the shoe. Do you see what I'm saying? All right.
Remember, I don't think so. Remember, he didn't kill him because he fist bumped him.
Yes, but he didn't look him in the. He did not look the monkey in the eyes. Do you see what I'm saying?
Okay. I have to. You know what? Maybe I need to rewatch it. Maybe I need to rewatch it.
That's why I said I got to rewatch it because when they made that point, I said, "Dad, that's a good point. I need to re-see it again to see if I agree." But it does make sense in that regard, like because Jordan, there was something with that shoe Jordan wanted us to get because he showed it 3 or 4 times. It wasn't.
Right. I watch it again, but I'm almost. That was my question. I was like, wait a minute. So he knew about the UFO. But he didn't know not to look at it. And if he did not know that, then how did he live? If he saw the UFO, if the UFO is literally killing everybody that look at it, then how did he survive enough to know not to look at it, but still look at it at the end? Well, when they did take him.
I'm trying to remember. God, I have to see it again. Not, you make me want to go back to the theater.
I ain't going back to the theater now. I'll wait for it to come on.
I'm waiting for Top Gun. Oh my God, I can't wait for Top Gun.
I still haven't seen Top Gun. Y'all amping it up so much. This better be the greatest movie of all time.
Wait for that movie to drop.
This better be the greatest movie of all time.
I didn't say it's the greatest movie of all time.
Y'all a lot of people acting like it, man.
What I did say is it's number one is definitely the movie of the year. There's no movie that's come out this year better than Top Gun. No freaking way. Number 2, it might be the best action movie. If it's not the best action movie I've ever seen, it's definitely top 5 for sure, and it's probably top 3.
Just said stop trying to analyze. Nope.
Hey, listen.
Hey, man, I gotta figure out what the hell I was watching.
Yeah, Jordan is a huge inspiration for me for how he does storytelling and things like that. I literally take notes when I go watch the movie, so it's impossible for me not to analyze it.
I mean, filmmaking wise, like it's amazing what he's able to do.
Yeah,
I just think sometimes he just kind of goes, just go with it. I think there are a lot of times where he just run with it, and I just be like, nah, I ain't running with it, bro. That don't make no sense. I was like, sorry, man. I think Get Out was very like Get Out's parts that don't hold on. He survived because the real alien that brought the UFO creature to Earth. He didn't survive. He died.
Yeah, he definitely died.
He got ate.
Super died.
They showed him. They showed him getting digested.
Yeah. Like the blood rain on the house, awesome. That crap was terrible.
That's what awesome. I said. That part was great. That's what I said. All of that was great.
Bro, when OJ, the part where that joint went up over the truck and OJ opened the door, was like,
he's like, nope.
I said, yep, that is exactly.
That's me. That's
100% me. Ain't no motherfucker.
I'll be all right.
Ain't no way, boy.
I don't think Us was stupid. Us set like a great like.
Us was definitely not stupid.
The beginning of Us I would say everything about Us up until the explanation was really good. Because when they showed the little girl go up the escalator, and my mind was like, why they all stay down there then?
You making me have to feel like I need to go. I haven't watched Us in a while, but you're making me feel like I need to go back to.
What made the little girl so special that she was the one to go up this escalator and then go through this elaborate, like if they were all tethered to the point where they were mimicking everybody else's movements and everything to some degree, why was the girl, all of a sudden able to go up, do this elaborate plan to knock out a girl, bring her down and lock her down there and do all this? He knew not to look all the time because he knew better than hubris got him. What are you talking about? He was looking the whole time. He was turning to look the whole time.
No, I don't. That's what I'm saying. That's why I wish that crap was fresh in my head. I don't think he did, bro. He looked when it finally came overhead over the ramp. He was trying to.
When he turned to look, he said, "Oh, he's here a little early," and he looked dead over there. And when everybody was staring, he was staring. He wasn't like,
yeah, he stared with everybody else.
He was wide open, staring. Just say y'all don't know. It's okay.
I already did.
Just say call it. It's a plot hole. That's all
when
right.
When I rewatch it, I'll figure it out.
It's a plot hole. That's all. It's not. It's all right. Happens to the best of them.
I mean, to you.
What do you mean to me?
I'm saying it's a plot hole to you. I don't know there's a plot hole yet. I want to rewatch it to see if
I mean, if Jordan Peele sat me down and was like, yeah, then I'm like, okay, I understand his thought process. But
hopefully,
hey, listen, I would love to sit with Jordan Peele.
If you meet Jordan Peele before me, I'm gonna be very, very happy for you and upset at the same time. I'm just saying. At least I'm honest.
Man, don't hate, man. Don't hate. If you met Maya before me, I wouldn't be mad at you.
Man, you better pray to God I don't meet Maya before you.
I was this close to meeting Maya. I was this close.
If I meet Maya, bro, I'll jump in her freaking
my god brothers were on the same tour as Maya. And I was trying to get backstage to see my god brothers. And I wanted for them to introduce me. I was this close.
I don't blame you.
I was this close.
You would it wouldn't have been right, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would she want to meet you and knowing she want to be with me? That'd be terrible.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm married. I can't do anything. I just want to meet the one.
That's my point. You know what I'm saying? So why do it?
I mean, I don't think you're her type, man.
Oh, I'm too kind of a black man.
You're too kind of a Negro.
I'm one of the good Negroes.
You're one of the good ones.
You're right.
You're one of the good ones, man.
You're right.
You might not be up her alley, man. It's okay.
I shouldn't.
It's all right. Hey, listen, man. Listen. Top 5 vampire movies: Underworld, Blade, Van Helsing. Yeah, a lot of people like Van Helsing, man. I couldn't make it through.
Whose list is that?
Jeff Carroll. Fright Night.
I want to see Fright Night. I'm telling man, if I hadn't been so busy, I've been on call this last week. Little man was having respiratory issues, bro. Like, this last week has been hell on wheels. So I just have not had time to like.
My wife likes Van Helsing. I've tried. I've never made it through Van Helsing the entire movie. Just never did it. It just don't click for me.
Yeah, it seems like a no for me.
I'm gonna call it because I'm hungry. It's been a pleasure, y'all. Yeah, real. We probably gotta do top 5 zombie movies. I think it'd be nice
zombies next week, bro.
Because Danny might have to suck it up and go watch the zombie.
Man, listen. Or if Danny can't do it, then we'll just have to get somebody who likes zombie movies on.
Peace out, y'all.
Yeah, we'll holler at y'all next week. I'm gonna try to go ahead and have our next 2 topics out, so I can go ahead and schedule both shows. But sometimes we'll have a topic, and then y'all come up with something great during the middle of the week. So, y'all know how we do, bro. Appreciate y'all for listening as always. I'm about to go finish crushing this pizza, and try to get some rest. I hope y'all get some rest. I hope y'all had a good week. I hope y'all enjoyed the show. If you did enjoy the show, if you haven't subscribed already on YouTube, go to Fourth Wall Comments, subscribe right now. If you have subscribed already, help people join the club. You know what I mean? Literally join the group on Facebook, Top 5 Live Nation, and also go to Fourth Wall Comics and subscribe. The whole playlist is up there. This episode will be up there. This is our 54th episode. Feel blessed to say that number. So I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for watching. I love y'all. We'll see y'all next week. Pretty sure we're locking in at zombies, man, because I love zombie movies. So, well, let me not say that. I don't watch all zombie movies because I think I'm kind of a snob towards it to a degree. Something like it. But anyway, love y'all. See y'all next week. Peace out.